Okay, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. And thanks for being here. We we're finally back. I know it's been a long while, and glad to be here. So we got a great show for you, and a lot of Mandela effects. A lot. So we'll get right into it now. And I've got some stuff to share here. And Sandy and Teresa are here. They're just muted right now. Okay. So, first of all, let's start with this. Okay, looks like, oh, 2 seconds. That's a little software. Okay, we all know about this one with the E. The E's got the the crooked E's on this. Heineken. I know this is an old one. Those E's it was never like that. So yeah, those E's. But I also notice now Aunt Jemima it's the same. The E is just crazy. It's going this diagonal away like that. The line. It looks like I don't remember this top dot on the I hitting these letters here. The U and the N are being squashed by the I. It just looks so weird.
And if you
It
go back
doesn't
to the
look good.
Heineken, if you don't mind going back to the Heineken, the N is changed from, I don't remember that little, I mean, it's a little thing, but I don't remember that. I don't remember that little flip, a little, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
That's
Oh yeah, it does
weird.
that. It really does. It just goes, and it, it's all round all of a sudden. It's just funny. Okay, and the Pampers, I don't remember this A being cut like this. The P's just enormous, and the A's all cut, and it looks really funny that way. And of course, the E is diagonal like that, like the other ones are. Okay, let's see. We got. Oh, here's a couple strange signs. You see in the sign, these letters are completely squashed together and merged. Merging letters completely. I mean,
So
why
we need
not
to
mix?
ask if anyone's from
Really?
England, if they remember the A and the S overlapping like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess from England, huh? Yeah, really. I mean, what happened here, you know? Okay, and this funny sign, the A is just, it isn't, oh, it's just completely solid.
I
I
know
mean,
those filled in letters will always get me. I don't get it.
yeah, I don't either.
I mean, especially when
It
like you
doesn't look
see
good.
old signs filled in like this, like
Hmm.
Walmart and Taco Bell. It's so weird.
Yeah. Okay, and this is okay. I don't remember I mean, that's the old effect, but the letters have gotten more crooked to me. I remember this white going through. The rainbow is hitting the L and the U, and I don't remember that. See how it's layered over it. It really is noticeable when you look at it. It's just okay. Herbal essences is all messed up. There's a big chunk out of the R. What is that? It's like that's weird. Okay.
That's weird. I need to go look for a better image of that. I'll be back.
Again, a lot of those rainbows are just going right over that. Those letters, I don't remember that. And it's really, it's noticeable. It hits the eye. It doesn't look good. It's just, all right. And I was wondering if anyone has heard of Shasta Mountain Rush, because I never heard of this. Never heard of that before. All right. Um, okay, so this is a beach in Iceland, and it's black sand. I never knew about.
Hey, Curiouser, I'm going to be
Yes.
sending you a picture of that herbal essences because it's kind of crazy.
Okay.
And also, the one that my grandmother used, like, you know, the early 1980s version, has those crooked E's, but the one you just showed that looked all weird looks even weirder when it's nice and clear. So I'm going to be sending that to you in a minute.
Okay.
Curious, so what are those weird looking mountains? Those square things. What are those?
These are supposedly made from volcano.
What?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's just one of those. I don't know, honestly.
Those are weird looking.
Yeah, that is very weird. It's very weird looking. I don't know. And then this is full of these little black pebbles, and it's kind of a creepy
Hey,
looking beach.
Sandy, should I do a shout out or is it too early?
All right, and here's some more black sounds.
Well, since I'm sending these images to Curiouser right now, if she wants to go get the images while she's doing that, that's when I would do the shout out.
All right, let me know when you want me to do it. Curiouser, do you want me to do a
But
shout
you should
out?
have those images now.
What? But I have to finish this up. I mean, when am I supposed to finish these? And here, why don't I go check up on what she did? Ooh.
All right, Teresa,
Okay.
while she's getting the images, do a quick shout out.
Okay.
Because I don't want you to go too much farther away from what you showed.
Okay, let me do a shout out. We have Dean Johnston. Welcome, Dean Johnston. Sandy Diva with the claw. Tinhead 92. Man Danimal. Hello. Karen Maloney. The one. Welcome. And I think that's everybody. It's everybody. Welcome, everyone. Do you want me to do birthday shout outs? Birthdays?
I would wait for the birthdays until she's done her folder. But let her show these two things real quick.
Okay, I'm done with the shout outs then.
Oh, look at this! My God, look at the R. It's the same as the other one.
What the hell?
Yeah,
it's got a dot over it too. That's why I was like, you need to see this.
It's just a round thing and a dot for an R. And look at the E's in this. Oh my God. All right. Okay. I'm just going.
Wait, I do want to point out that it went from herbal essence. Curiouser? I do want to point out that it was herbal essence. I don't know if that's a Mandela effect, like, because I know people have mentioned it as a Mandela effect, but it might be one of those time ones where, like cup of noodles, where people remember it being cup of noodles much later after they changed it. Herbal essence is now, but it was herbal essence then.
I don't remember this one. I don't know the shampoo there. Herbal essence. I guess I think it is it's old effect.
Right, but we're looking at herbal essence there, which is what people remember, and now it's essences.
Yeah, I know.
So I don't know if it's like a time Mandela effect when they changed it. I don't know, but it's both ways now.
I just wanted to show these interesting. I think thanks to Sandy sent these pictures of
the heartwood.
Bright. Look at the inside of the wood is just crazy. These colors, This is ebony, black inside the wood, yeah.
Yeah, they're all the species is heartwood, but this is ebony heartwood, pink heartwood. There's all these different heartwoods that I've never heard of. That's a good point, the one. You may have not gotten a notification if you don't have the bell clicked. If your bell isn't solid white, you're probably not going to get a notification. Welcome, Maddie. You want to talk about that? Oh, no.
I just wanted to show the pictures mainly. I don't know what to say about it really. Okay, I don't remember the kettle. This K has gotten crazy. I don't remember twirling around like this and squashed in the letters. It looks like the letters are more squashed, but this K
Yeah.
is definitely different. All right, chicken in a biscuit. I remember chicken in a biscuit. Just chicken /n/ biscuit. Chicken in a biscuit, and now it's chicken in a biscuit, and Sandy remembers
Chicken biscuit,
else.
no NA.
Yeah.
So guys, in the chat, do you know these? And if you do, what do you remember? Do you remember the way it is now? Do you remember what Curious remembers? Do you remember what I remember? Teresa remembers it the way it is now. So we each have a different memory of these crackers, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So Maddie remembers N, just the letter N with the slashes like you.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
And Mandanimal remembers it like me, just chicken biscuit.
Oh, wow. See? Wow.
This is
There
crazy.
you go.
Hey, John Nada, it's okay. I only know this. When I met my spouse and his son, I never heard of these. but my stepson loved these as a kid, and that's how I grew to know them.
All right, there's
Okay,
more
guys.
of that one. Okay, Lay's, we know about that. We know about the giant L going all the way to the Y almost. Way past the A. Now I saw what looks like residue because look at how it's not even going very far. See?
No.
The L's not as big. Not
See,
as long.
this is one of those time things because it is a company change, but we don't remember them doing this. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
We don't remember that happening.
Okay, and value corner. I don't remember it being a check mark. The V is just like way up there. I remember a normal V. The V was normal, and now it's not. So again, yeah.
And it's definitely a check mark one though.
Okay, and this is saying it's always been since '81 present. Always been chicken in a biscuit, which is weird. Okay, Chips Ahoy. I don't know. Anyone remember these quotation marks? Like, I don't. In the '90s.
No. And the I's the number one.
That one looks kind of normal, like familiar, but this no. And then, and that's how it is now, I guess. Fig Newtons is totally merged, the W and the T. Look at that.
Look at the broken F.
Yeah.
I don't get why they even needed to do that.
I know.
And look at the backwards feet. We're seeing that a lot now, where like the bottom of the end's going in, but the top is going out.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Like.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the letters are totally squashed.
The
together.
WT's merged.
Yep. And it's always been, well, there's question marks present. Okay, let's do that for you. Let's see. How much more? I might not get all through all these. Where's the interesting ones. We got a lot to show. Oh, have you heard of these water fleas? You can see the whole inside of them. Did Fizzy cover the water fleas?
Fizzy doesn't usually cover bugs.
Okay.
But she may have, but usually no. She usually stays away from the creepy, yucky stuff.
Right. Okay. Teresa, do you see this? You can see the whole inside. They're clear. Teresa, are you there?
We're trying to figure out how fleas are breathing
What is
underwater.
that? What is it?
It's a flea. It's a water flea. You can see they're completely clear. Look at that. You see the whole,
No.
yeah, you see the whole inside.
Will you post that in my group?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
yeah. And this one looks like it's.
I have never seen that before. That is amazing, Curiouser.
Yeah.
Wow. Great find. Great find. That's amazing. I'm impressed.
Oh, wait a minute. How big are these things?
They're like a couple millimeters.
Get out of here. I thought they were like microscopic. You gotta be kidding me. They're like.
No, they're not.
Wait, how big are they?
You can see them on a table.
They're a few millimeters.
What?
I can't remember how many, but they're a few
that's great.
Mm-hmm. I know. They're little fleas, water fleas. Oh my. Okay. Another interesting fact I learned about them is that they don't share a lot of the DNA that other life forms share. I don't know why that is.
Shocking.
Yeah, they're very different. Very different. Okay, this is a rainbow residue upside down, the way I remember it. Others do. Upside down again. Kind of, except that's blue instead of purple. But okay. I don't have much more actually. Oops. Oh, I wanted to share. Sandy said this. It's okay if I share this, or do you already have it?
What is it?
I just blew my mind. That she's got this picture.
Oh yeah, you can send that. You can show that.
Show it. Okay, she's got this picture. So you see the sign where there's a check mark, a line. The old what people remember Coca-Cola with a dash in the center.
Or a tilde.
That's the sign. This is the same sign, and it's got no dash.
And someone's saying they painted over it, but I mean, nothing's changed. It's.
I doubt it. I think it just changed on its own, or switched
I
reality.
mean, why would they paint over the dash but not fix like the black mark inside? I don't know. It seems weird that they would only paint over the dash and not fix anything else.
Yeah. That's so amazing. Yeah. So there you got it. Right in front of your face. Huge change. Okay, let's see. Oh, this is what I found. Oh, I'm sorry. I found a video, a music video. I was listening. It listed I have been listening to this song for years. It lists. This is at the end of the song, and it lists the lyrics. Oh, I could not find the lyrics for this part. Look at the "if you." This was never like that. I've looked at this time and time again after listening to the song. Never was the "if you" merged like that.
Oh my God.
In a YouTube video. Yeah, someone took this out of a video editor and used the font, and it's merged completely.
Oh, that's weird.
It was never like this. For years I've seen this. It's never like this. All right, and there's a song here. This is the "I'll Tumble for You" song, but I thought maybe some words changed. I don't know. Maybe it was my memory. But during the well, I was talking about this with Sandy and Teresa. Sandy did find the change of "I'll tumble for ya." Y-A rather than you.
And a
Everything's
number
now
4.
for "I'll tumble for ya" is rather than you. So that's definitely not what we remember as the name of the song.
I do have some residue if you want me to send it to you.
Sure, if you can. Yeah, and just I hear it only you. I hear tumble for you. I don't hear
They do sing you. It's like, I'll
yeah.
tumble for ya, I'll tumble for ya, I'll
Yeah, real
tumble for
fast.
ya,
Yeah.
I'll tumble for you. But
Yeah,
the
and it's
song,
not, but it was never written like that. It's weird. And she's got residue of you that we can look at.
and FOR. I'm just trying to get them for you. Give me 1 second.
Okay. All right, Teresa, you can do the birthdays if you want.
Okay. April 29th is Martin Rogers, aka Wizardry. Marissa Spencer is May 1st. Nick Friend is May 2nd. Karen B. F.E. is May 9th. Julie Nugent is May 15th. Deb Reddy, May 29th. Scarab, Dan, Scarab and Dan, the same person. And his is May 30th. And also we got Robert Humphrey. He's on the 28th. That's everybody.
Thank you. Cool.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. While she's doing that, I'll go back to a couple more things to share.
I just sent them
Oh,
to
she's
you.
done. Okay.
Sandy, would you like to answer the question in the chat?
I don't know the answer to it.
Okay.
All right, I'll tumble for ya.
I personally haven't
I'll
spoken to
tumble for
Dan in almost
you.
a month.
I'll tumble for you. It says tumble for you. Tumble for you. You. Yeah, tumble for you. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Oops. What happened there? They tumble for you.
There's more, but they weren't like cropped or highlighted or anything, so. But those are the ones that were ready to go.
Tumble for you.
We do miss him. We should pray for him. I know something's going on, but I don't know exactly what's going on. And it's not my place to talk about it. But I honestly haven't spoken to him at least 3 weeks. We should definitely say a prayer for him.
Okay, so I don't know if anyone remembers this show, China Beach. It was on in the 80s, 90s, whatever. And
If they do, they should tell us if they remember top or bottom.
yeah, do you remember the top or bottom? Slight change in there.
Not the China part, just the beach part. Yes, John Nada for Dan. Basically, I don't remember It looked like a 13, the B. I don't remember. I don't know. The gaps are huge. It doesn't look right to me.
Yeah, these gaps, you see she filled them all in this one. And here, this is the original one. Yeah, let's just, look at that. They're all broken
The
up.
the B was the big problem. Like it was a solid B for me. I mean, it was still that font, but it wasn't broken up. I don't know why it's like that.
hmm There it is, broken up. It is, yeah. There's a strange rock formation I found.
Yeah, I think it's more apparent when you look at like the box seasons and stuff because it's clear.
And let's see, wild breed hooters, the tower is silent. White rock spells topped with reddish brown capstone are quickly becoming one of the grand staircase Escalante National Monuments most recognized formation. Strange. Doesn't that looks like an alien planet?
Yeah, there was another place I covered with these weird capstones, but not this
Mm-hmm.
one. This one didn't come up when I covered that. And they were like similar colored, not rusty on top of white.
Mm-hmm.
So weird.
Yep.
Like, why would those capstones be rusty?
I don't know. I don't get it. It's just alien. Oh yeah, and I found this is like the tallest elevator in the world. Way high. I'd never go on that. Oh god. This is somewhere in China, I think. Oh god, it's just very, very high up on a cliff. Um, this is another strange formation, the rock. Bubbles, molten, of course, from volcanoes.
Kind of looks like the underside of a mushroom.
I know, like some kind of fungus.
Mm-hmm.
Mesazar Lake in Azerbaijan, wherever the heck that is. It's a pink tinted lake. I don't know what those are. Everything looks
Salt. They're salt.
alien to me. Okay. It's got a pinkish tint. That's strange. Okay, and then I just wanted to touch on this. Apparently the French sent out a cat to the stratosphere back in the 60s. I had no idea. Poor thing. I think that's
Oh,
just
I don't even
terrible.
know.
Yeah, it's just terrible. But they sent out actually 14 cats. October 1963 French space program, and it's just French government sent the first cat into space. I had no idea about this. I
I
don't
know
know
about
anyone that
dogs.
knows anything about this. Yeah, monkey or a dog. I can't. Yeah, I just can't imagine cats out there. Just
Cats, like you pointed out, they freak out if you put them in the car.
in a
Like,
car. Yeah,
imagine
exactly. It's
a
just
rocket.
yeah. That's like the last thing you want to do to a poor kitty. Yeah, that's just not right. I never heard of it. I've never heard of anyone talking about it. Nothing. So I don't know. It's weird.
Hello and
But
goodbye, Lurk Learner. Lurk Learner can't stay, but she'll catch it later.
okay. Goodbye. Right, and this is another strange looking formation, of course, from volcano. This is worms. Apparently, are sandworms. Make those formations.
Yeah, it's just Gross.
And then I have an article, but I thought this picture was funny. It's saying the map of South America, and then this was there. It was like A and B. B is what everyone remembers, but A is how it is, and there's a whole article on that. I just took the picture to show. Okay, well, I'm done then. That's it. Okay. I'm going to go to Booker here.
She's going to do birthdays before you start that.
Okay, I think she already
Oh, wait, she did the birthdays. She did the birthdays.
Yes.
I am out of it.
That's
I've been
okay.
too busy doing other stuff in the background.
Yeah, you were busy.
I did the birthdays. Remember?
I
Yep.
know. I said I was busy getting the pictures. I wasn't paying
Remember, because
attention.
I mentioned Dan last.
No.
I mentioned Dan.
Yes, Teresa.
Okay, I didn't forget him.
Yeah.
We should take a moment of silence.
All right, so just go ahead and pick out
Go, Sandy, go.
whatever.
Yeah, guys,
And
most of this is recap because she's been gone so long. But we do have a new one in here. We have one from that we just did it separately on Brian's channel, so there may be some that you guys missed. And there is one that I uploaded today.
Me and the animals said they miss Busy too.
I know. It's
Aww.
Noble. I don't even think Noble's doing anything.
Well, send them an invite, to come in the chat. They're here.
And I still talk to Noble and Fizzy.
Mm.
I've messaged Dan, but I haven't heard back.
What's Busy and Noble doing?
Fizzy's just playing her
Okay,
games.
hold on.
Noble's working.
What? Curious, so I'm going to leave and come back. I can't hear you guys. I'll be right back.
Okay.
That's weird. Okay, right back.
Yeah, we missed the show. We missed Dan. But not much we can do right now but wait and be here for him when he needs us.
There you go. I can hear you now. That was weird. All of a sudden, everybody got really muffly, and I couldn't hear a word you were saying. I was like, rah, 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 rah.
Oh, Teresa, you are so loud, though. I mean,
well, Crystal you can turn me down. You know that.
Oh, that's right. I can't I?
You can turn down. Yeah, Brian usually does it because on my phone now it's really loud. So yeah, just turn down the volume and see. Sandy, tell me when it's down better. Testing 1, 2, 3. Is that better?
Why is it? Hold on.
She's not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Why isn't it letting me anymore?
You should be able to turn the volume down, though.
Mic settings.
Right?
There we go. Okay, talk.
Hello, Curiouser.
Okay, that's
Hello.
better.
So much better. I can turn my volume back up.
Okay, let's get ready.
Is the first effect mine? I think I saw you pop up.
Yes, this is it here, right here. All set.
Okay.
You're up.
Okay. Have you ever heard of a vintage?
I'm sorry.
What happened? Hello. Have you ever heard of a Venti fact before?
And if you saw us before, just answer when you first saw it, if you had ever heard of it before.
Well, there might be people that haven't seen this. They might have missed the show,
Right.
on Brian's show,
Right.
or they don't remember it. So let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat.
Man, the animal says no. New for me tonight, says Tinhead. No, says Maddie.
Maddie, no.
Jade
Anybody
Strawberry
else?
just popped in the chat with a no. So
Hi,
did Eddie
Jade
Von Keen.
Strawberry. Welcome.
Eddie Von Keen popped in a few minutes ago. Seen this online many years ago, says Eddie Von Keen.
Eddie Von Keen said Noble was in Heber's chat last night.
Yes. Karen Maloney says no.
Okay. Anybody else?
John Nada says no.
Okay.
I know all of this stuff is new for Karen because Karen hasn't been here for a while.
Yeah,
It was
where you
going
been,
too
Karen?
late for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Teresa. Teresa?
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. A Ventipac is a stone, rock, or rock face carved into intricate patterns by sand blasted winds over time. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cool? Curious? I know you like that kind of stuff. Oh, she's muted. Never mind. Some Ventipacs can be hollowed out, tree-shaped, or even look like a skull. Are these new, or the name of this process new for you too?
New for Boris in the chat.
What?
I said new for Boris B in the chat. Have not heard of it.
Ah. Hi, Boris B. Welcome. Okay, next. And here's some pictures of different Ventipacs. So really weird. Some of them look like shapes. Look at that one. That looks like a, what the heck does that one look like?
That looks like it's from The Lion King.
Yeah. But this is what happens. They turn into different shapes. Weird. That one looks like the side of a head.
I see like a hamster or something. Melted rock.
And that one looks like a little hut. I don't know what that one is. So you can use your imagination what you see,
Yeah, pretend it's old-fashioned clouds.
I miss the days, guys, because Sandy, I miss the days of clouds where you used to lay on the grass and you look up and you can make all different shapes from clouds. And now we have all these weird shapes and weird ones that you can't really see any pictures in, they're all just weirded out.
Yeah.
But I miss those days. Yeah, the puffy, regular clouds, regular ones I remember.
In the summer, I remember in the summer, I could actually see the clouds growing because the humidity was so, yeah. I remember laying on my slide on the jungle gym in my backyard, looking up at these big puffy clouds in the summer and actually seeing them puff up, like actually puff up bigger.
Oh, speaking of puffing up, another thing is I used to get scared when I'd see the clouds moving fast. That used to scare me. And I mean, some of them were pretty fast.
Yeah, sometimes I see clouds that are like not, they look like they're not moving at all. But then there's a layer of clouds that are flying past the clouds, not moving.
You can see, look at the clouds to see which way the wind is moving.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I've seen clouds move. I'm like, wow, that cloud's traveling. It's going faster than that guy driving. Because we have a lot of, where I come from in Florida, we have a lot of senior citizens, and a lot of times the clouds are faster than them.
The lower clouds,
Driving.
the lower the clouds are, they'll move faster than the higher ones.
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's go to next one.
Want to go to Sandy's? Another one?
There you go, Teresa.
Another one of me. Okay. This one we show this one on around Easter time because it's very bizarre to me and maybe new to a lot of people. Have you ever heard of pine trees growing crosses for Easter? This one really blew me away.
Me too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want people to answer, or should I go?
Yeah, have you seen that before, Curiouser?
No.
All right, I'm waiting on the chat.
No.
Have you guys ever seen this before?
Man,
Yeah.
Danimal says nope. They haven't seen it yet, but nope, that's interesting, says the one. Teresa, where in Florida, Maddie says?
Oh, I lived in Orlando. I grew up there from 1963, well, I just gave my age away, to 2004. And then I
You
moved
gave
to
your
Las
age
Vegas.
away many times.
Huh?
You've given your age away many times, Teresa.
Oh, that's fine. I'm old.
Stop.
Caramel,
So
yeah.
Tinhead says nope, new for me. Cara Maloney, no. Jade Strawberry, no. Maddie, no. And John Nada, no.
Well, guess what? We're going to blow you away. Curious or next? Check this out, guys. Specifically, 2 species of pine trees are known to grow crosses in the spring around Easter. The loblolly and ponderosa pine. I can read that. She had a pop up there.
I know. Sorry, that's my antivirus thing.
I love these pop-ups.
All right.
Next.
There we go.
Here we go. What I find really interesting is that many who live in the areas where these trees grow have never heard or seen crosses growing on these trees. And they're showing where they're at, right? Right, Sandy?
Right along here.
There's a map there, and that's where they grow. Up the coast. And
Brian's never seen them, and he lives in that Blue Green area.
Yeah.
He's never seen this.
Just to share, they have flowers that look like mini pink pine cones. Those are so cute.
Flowers in quotations because they're like a seed thing, but
yeah. And here is what you've been waiting for, the crosses. Yep, that's the way they grow. Not even kidding.
Amazing.
Yeah, and they're all over the trees. And there's some pictures.
Wow, look at these crosses.
I know. I was like freaking out when I found this one. I'm like, Sandy! And you know what's funny? I found it right before Easter, which was even more crazy. Yeah, and I'm like, this is perfect for Easter time. So yeah, when we showed it on Brian's show, people were really blown away. So couldn't wait to show it on your show, Curiouser.
Yeah.
Pretty weird. Look at that.
Weird.
Cara Maloney says, I studied forestry as part of my master's. No way.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Maddie says, absolutely not. I am an arborist. And also, I'm in Stewart. Boris B says no. Eddie used to hit these with a .22 rifle when he was 13.
Maddie's funny. Maddie says, what the holy F?
He used to shoot them.
Oh, Michael Fontaine's here, guys. Say hi to Michael Fontaine.
Hey, Michael Fontaine.
Welcome, Michael.
Hello.
Hey, welcome.
Maddie said, WT holy F.
Right.
Yeah, I freaked out from this one. I thought this was a really good find.
Yeah.
Yep.
Interesting.
Good find, Teresa. I've never seen it
Thank
before.
you. It's one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
Finds, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, here we go next, and Teresa's up again.
I'm on a roll. They're doing this because I'm still awake.
Yeah.
I'm drinking some Berkshire beer, so that's helping. City located on the western coast of Florida, near Tampa. Fort. Can I say it?
Yeah, you can say
Sandy.
it. They just have to spell it. Yeah.
I want you to spell Myers. Fort Myers. How do you remember Myers being spelled? For the people that live in Florida, you might know this one as well. But how do you remember Myers being spelled? I'm going to go to the chat. Go to the chat.
Teresa and I do not agree on this one.
Maddie is Meyers. Oh my God. Sandy, look.
I know.
Maddie, you're going to be blown away. Like,
So
seriously,
is
I'm not
Jay,
even kidding.
John, and Karen.
Wow. And Animal, Tin Head. Oh, wow. They both Meyers. Dean Johnston. Aw.
Yeah, I remember it like you, Teresa. Anyway.
I
You
know.
don't sound angry right now.
You're fine, Maddie.
All right.
All right,
Already?
moving on. So,
Before you go further, Brian McFarland says hi.
Hi. Oh, was he in the chat?
No, he was about to call, and I said, don't call him live.
Oh. So I clearly remember this being spelled as Fort Meyers, but has always been spelled Myers in this reality.
Yeah, that looks very
No
right.
E.
Yeah, that is so etched in my brain.
That's the way that I remember it. But look at it now.
Oh my God, no.
Yes.
No.
And I did live in Orlando
Oh,
for a
boy.
long time, many years, and I've gone to Fort Myers before with my ex-husband, and we went to the beach. So yeah, there was a few times we went there.
That is so
Yep.
wrong. Oh my God. No way. No.
City of Fort Myers. Look it is 2020's fastest growing city in America. Look at the way it's spelled. Myers. And of
Maddie
course,
says that is effing crazy. No way.
Yep, this one I found accidentally, and I was like, no.
Residue. Good.
Residue. Yep. Plenty of residue, right? Look at that, even on a T-shirt. Look at a T-shirt. Advertising Fort Myers. Why would you get it wrong, right? Ugh. Meyers. And you know what? This is making fun of the other Mandela Effect for Oscar Mayer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Not making fun of it, but
Along the same.
It's similar changing.
Yeah. There you go. Look at all this residue. Move to Fort Myers. Postcard. They didn't know how to spell coconut though. Look at that.
Well, that's it. That's one of Fiverr's finds is that coconut is spelled like that a lot.
Oh my God.
I've never seen it spelled like that.
Never seen it spelled like that either.
No.
Right.
There's even like Cracker Jack's coconut, which I've never seen before, and it was spelled like that.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And you said Fiverr found this? I'll have to look. How far back is this video?
Probably about a month.
I'll have to check it out. Maybe I'll post it in the group, show people the other spelling, which I've never seen before. Look at this, Kaiser University. You think a university would know how to spell correctly, it is a university.
Okay, wait, I have a question to ask. Is there another Kaiser University? Because I could have sworn it was KAI.
I remember that spelling. You could have found a Mandela Effect, Sandy.
You remember KAI? Is there
Yeah.
another Kaiser University? I gotta look that up.
Yeah. Here's Sandy's going to find another Mandela Effect while we're doing Mandela Effects. Typical of you, Sandy.
Sorry.
No. All right.
Nope, that's the only one, and it's spelled with an E now, and I remember an A.
Could
I
have
know.
changed. It could have changed. Yeah.
I'm sure you'll find some residue.
Yeah, I'll look at it later.
All right. All right. What's next, Curiouser?
All right. So we're getting to it.
Arbor Day may be an American day. Maybe an American.
How many
thing.
people do you remember watching the movie Airplane? I know this is an older movie, but the actress best known for her portrayal for Elaine Dickinson in the 1980s movie, 1980s, Airplane, Julie, and I'm going to say the last name, Haggerty. How do you remember this actress's last name being spelled? Haggerty.
So I just realized that there's no E in best, and the movie wasn't from 1980, not 80s, 80.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but good job. You went right through it, Teresa. It's just BST instead of best.
Oh, you know what's weird?
What?
I've done those tests before where they show you a bunch of words and they leave letters out to see if your brain computes it. And every single time I've been able to read it, and they've taken a few letters out of each one. And for some reason, I'm good at doing that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and we presented this before, and I didn't notice that then.
But you know it's weird. I'm always good at letters. Even if you take a few letters out, I'm able to see it right away. It's weird. A lot of people can't do that, but I'm able to do that.
Well, we all completely ignored that it was gone the first time.
Yeah, but I caught it today.
So Tinhead says, oh wait, I missed one. Eddie Von Keen, wait, no, there's another one. Mandanimal says, and Eddie Von Keen say, Haggerty. Tinhead says Hagerty. Jade is 2 G's. And Eddie Von Keen says 2 G's, same as Grizzly Adams.
Michelle L2 says, great to see you guys again. I haven't seen this stream in a while. Well, welcome back.
Welcome back, Michelle.
We have a lot of, I'll let you guys all know, here we got a lot of stuff to show you. So, grab yourself a coffee or caffeine or whatever you're drinking, because this is going to be a pretty long show, right, guys?
Well, we'll see.
We're going to get done as much as we can.
Okay, all right. We're going to try to get as much done as we can, but there's a lot.
Yes, John Knott originally said 1G.
Oh.
Teresa, are you ready for?
Yes, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Next one.
Go ahead.
Is it sharing?
Sherry.
Yeah, it's sharing screen.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, you're sharing. Yes, you're sharing.
Yes. Okay.
It sounded like you said Sherry.
Oh no, sharing. Is it sharing screen? No.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Teresa.
No, next screen.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Okay.
I can't share. I'm on my phone.
There you go. All right, go ahead.
I clearly remember her name being Julie Haggerty, Haggarty, but it's always been Hagarty with 1G. Is this your memory? What do you remember, Curiouser?
The first one you read looks right. I really don't know this one, so.
Okay.
I vaguely remember.
Okay. Next slide, please.
Okay. Wow.
And here, which is weird if you look at that, it's like the G was erased. See that? Even though it's not residue, it's like you feel like the G should be there. Look at that little space there.
Yeah. There's a gap. Mhm.
Like, did they erase it out of existence, like in
Mhm.
Back to the Future in that picture?
Well,
You know?
interesting. Mhm.
Yeah. And this is the current timeline. Okay, here we go. Now this is residue.
Mhm.
Hey, Sandy,
Yes.
I just noticed something.
What's that?
Look at the way you're spelling it there, but in the beginning you got Haggarty. Did you notice that? You typed an
Oh.
A instead of an E. Yeah, I was wondering why it looked weird. Yeah. Curious, can you go back
That's
a few
weird.
slides? Did you change that? Go back. One more.
I don't remember.
Go back.
I don't. Teresa, my spell check
Look.
does weird things. It could have done that, and I didn't even realize it.
Oh, okay. That's supposed to be Haggerty. I was wondering why I was spelling it weird.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's probably the spell check. It will say, no, the proper spelling for Haggerty is with an A, and it
Okay.
changed it on me.
Okay.
That's probably
I
what happened.
remember Haggerty.
ERT. I'm with you on
Yeah.
that, yes.
You might want to fix that one, Sandy.
Okay.
Be easy to fix. And this is the way I remember it with the two G's. Haggerty.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty residue. There you go.
And it was Charlie Rose that she was on. I verified
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Was
The
that
Charlie
the
Rose show got her
actress
name
from?
wrong.
She's an actress.
Yes.
Yeah, she was in
Was she
Airplane.
on that movie? What About Bob? You know.
Maybe.
I
You'd
know.
have to look it up. You could always look
Yeah, I
up
know she
her.
was on Everybody Loves Raymond. Let me see. I'll go to the
Yeah.
IMDb and tell you.
Yeah.
It really looks like her, the actress in that.
What about Bob, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's a comedy movie. Yeah, with Bill Murray.
She is. She is from What About Bob.
Oh, okay. All right. Now,
You
interesting.
recognized
Yeah.
her?
Oh
Oh,
yeah. Uh-huh.
cool.
Okay. Yeah, she's funny. She's in the movie.
I like her. She's a good actress.
All right, let's go to. Okay, I think that's it for Teresa's.
You
What?
sure?
Yeah. Do you want to do the go to? All right.
Whatever you want to do is fine.
All right.
Everything with that one folder.
Okay.
You know which one.
Stop. Okay. They already did a video on the one on Brian's
Yeah.
channel. Okay. What is this? Did we do the? Did we
Just do it
cover?
anyway, because there's people like Karen in the chat who haven't seen anything for at least a month. So just do it, whatever it is.
No, we did do this one. I'm sorry. No. Okay. Yeah, it's too long to just cover it. Let me go to another one. Uh, here we go. Here, why not this, start with this one then? Here we go. All
That's you, Sandy.
Okay.
You're up. You're up, girl.
Yeah. This isn't a Mandela Effect. This is just a weird thing. Everyone is talking about the president of Ukraine's past life. Most notably, he was the voice of Paddington Bear. And I say most notably, but that's the only thing I ever heard. Did you know that the president of Ukraine was the voice of Paddington Bear? That's all I keep hearing. But
right.
again, I just found this weird, so I wanted to share it. What I find eerily bizarre is that he played the president of Ukraine in the 2015 comedy series Servant of the People. Yet, so he played the president, and now he's the president. I just found that
Wow.
weird, so I wanted to share it and ask if
Wow. Yeah.
anybody knew about this series, which is on Netflix right now if you want to see it. It's just weird.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
He got to pretend to be the president before he became the president. Strange.
Well, that could happen in this country too.
Yeah, I know. It's just weird that, no one's talking about, all they keep talking about is Paddington Bear. But this is weirder. No one's talking about this.
All right.
It's just weird. I just wanted to share that weird thing. We have no idea what she's pulling up because there's weeks of folders she's picking through.
It's a surprise.
Yeah, it's a surprise when it's on screen. Okay, so this is a Brian McFarlane change. True or false? Starburst jelly beans have the Starburst logo printed on each jelly bean. I had no idea. So if you don't know, understandable. You would, one, have had to have gotten Starburst jelly beans, and two, actually looked at them close enough to know if there was a logo on it. And I did not. I had them once, and I didn't pay attention. So Eddie says true, and the one says true. Now here's the interesting thing. It's mostly true, because we don't know exactly when the logo was added, but there are images and advertisements that clearly show beans without any writing. Tinhead's never heard of them before. I get that. And I did notate, you see the squares on the logo? I don't remember the juice drop in the S.
Oh, no.
And the
yeah,
A.
Yeah. I think I covered that one. Yeah. Yeah. That is weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did. Yeah,
the real issue is Brian. Yeah. Oh, I assume you would. Yeah, but here it's not there. Do you see that?
Yeah.
It's on the S now. Now it's on the S. It was on the A.
Yeah.
What? That's weird.
Okay.
All right,
I remember it on the S. I don't. Oh. Okay.
The A and the second S.
So it's on that. It's like they're ready to turn into drops. Oh, God. All right. Sorry.
It's okay. So, the real issue is Brian gets these every year, and last year for him, there was no writing on the jelly beans. And this year there was. So that's why Brian brought this up to ask.
Wow.
And there's the actual...
Oh, it's the whole thing. Oh, my God.
Yeah, they write the whole thing on it. Yeah. This Reddit post from approximately 2017 shows the logo, so it's a change for Brian.
Yeah. I don't actually eat those, so I don't know. But I heard it was Mandela Effect. Okay.
Okay, John.
So.
Hopefully you'll get back, but we understand.
Okay.
Interesting. Well, Dean Johnson wrote, Starburst, there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it were a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the rivers. And the name of the star is called Wormwood. Revelations 8:10-11. Now here's the thing. We've covered sandworms and heartwood. He's got wormwood. That's, I don't know, a lot of synchronicities in that one. Speaking of synchronicities, Teresa, you should tell everybody what happened today. And Tracy, you can read this. This is yours too.
Oh, Saved by the Bell. 2 actors from the 1980 series Saved by the Bell have had their names possibly mandected. This is for Sandy and myself. Like a 2-parter, right, Sandy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was the first to notice that the last name of the actor who plays Zach looked off. Please fill in the 2 missing vowels. Mark, Paul, I don't know, should I say the name? Gossier?
Yep.
How do you remember his name's being spelled? Fill in the last 2, the 2 blanks with 2 vowels.
Yeah, we're making it easy on everybody. It's just 2 vowels that are missing.
2 vowels.
Just
You can do it,
right.
guys.
Yes.
You can do it.
I know John Nada remembers. He's away.
Okay, let me go into the chat and see. Oops. EA for Eddie Von Kuhn.
I don't remember if we
John
looked for
Nada says
residue.
all names are telepathically. I'm not kidding with John Nada. I'm sorry. My psych abilities are off today.
John Nada had the current reality when he saw this the first time.
Oh, he did? Okay.
He did.
Okay. Anybody else? I get nobody. Sandy?
Huh? I'm here. I'm reading the chat.
Jade says AI.
I honestly don't remember.
It's okay. Caramelani, don't know. I don't know. 10 head 92. That's okay, guys. You don't know. You don't know. There's stuff Sandy finds I never heard of half the times.
And vice versa. Like your those net things. What are they called?
My what?
That game in Florida.
Oh, highlight.
Highlight. That's it. Yes.
Yeah, that thing changed too, guys. Oh yeah.
All right, ready?
Yep. Go ahead. While looking
Question
for
2.
residue, Sandy immediately noticed that the actress who played Lisa had also changed. Please fill in the 2 missing vowels. Lark, Voorhees. Spell that, please. The 2 letters. What do you remember? Lark, Voorhees. Am I saying it right? Boy, they really want to get you that Mick. If you don't, they Curiouser.
Oh yeah, I know.
Well, they're just pushing that one.
No, I already have it. It's just that I think it needs updating or something. Okay, go ahead.
It doesn't like flicker. It's like no flicker, no flicker. Okay, what do you guys remember? Voorhees is the last name. Eddie Von Kuhn says EY. Jade Strawberry is 2 E's. Anybody else?
Tin head is 2 E's.
2 E's. Good. Thank you. Anybody else? Only getting a few answers, Sandy. Dean Johnson giving us a nice passage there. And animal. Voorhees. 2 E's.
When did that change?
What?
Zechariah from Zachariah.
Yeah, that looks weird, that spelling. Dean, is that how you remember it being spelled?
Probably not, because he's got the Zech part capitalized.
You might want to check that one out in the Bible, Sandy. And Brian might know. Brian reads the Bible a lot. You know what I mean? We could check with him. All right. Well, let's just move on. We have a long way to go. Go ahead, Curiouser. We both remember their names as Mark Paul, Gosselier, pronounced Gosselier, Gosselier, And Sandy remembers, and I'm with Sandy on this one, Lark Voorhees with 2 E's.
What the
How
heck is happening to the slides?
what
Guys,
happened?
if you saw this before, do you
What?
remember the slide like this?
What?
There should be a Y in, anyway, it should be AAY. It's Gosley A, not
Are
triple
you
A.
telling me your slide changed?
AY, Gosley A. I don't
Are you
know.
telling me
I
your
don't know
slides
why.
got Mandela? Your slides got
No, it's
Mandela?
probably, like I said, it's probably the spell check. Like, it's like AAY. No, it's triple A, you know? It's probably the spell check and I missed it because we were rushing. I don't know.
Oh,
But it's
okay.
supposed to be Gosley A,
Oh, okay.
not Gosley A. Gosley A.
I'm just saying,
I'm gonna say, Sandy and French, I don't know.
go ahead, Curiouser.
Okay.
I know it was Voorhees because I thought it was odd that she had the same name as a town in South Jersey, New Jersey, Voorhees, New Jersey, where it's frequently visit the Echelon Mall. Voorhees is 100% wrong for me. That's a good find, Sandy.
I wrote South Jersey, New Jersey, because there's an island of South Jersey in England. So
Okay.
I want to specify that it's the state New Jersey, not the island.
Okay. All right, next slide, please. Mark Paul Goss, see, and that's the way it is now. 2 A's. Looks so weird. See that? What do you think, Curiouser? Yeah.
Goslar. Goslar.
Gosselier is now Gosselier, which changes the pronunciation of his name. And Lark Voorhees is now Lark Voorhees. 4 eyes? Voorhees.
No. Voorhees.
Yeah, it's so weird. And here's some residue.
I just want to point out that Tinhead says same last name as Jason too, Jason Voorhees. So there's a Voorhees, New Jersey. And then in Haddon Heights, I think it's Haddon Heights, it might be Haddonfield. But in Haddon Heights or Haddonfield, New Jersey, there's a Crystal Lake. The name of our pool is Crystal Lake. So we have 2 connections to Jason Voorhees. Which scared little me when I was little. I was like, wait. Why are we at Crystal Lake? But, yeah. Yeah, Teresa.
Okay. Oh, that's just residue we're showing. Log 4 E's, there's 2 E's again. So much residue. I enjoyed watching Saved by the Bell. That was a good show. And then there's residue for what we remember.
Now, I do want to look into the spelling that Eddie put, which was EA. So just the one, the E changing to an A. That could be possible. I can see a reality where it was EAR.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
I agree. All right. Surprises, Curiouser.
Okay.
What's next? Sandy, this is you. You're up.
Oh, okay. So this one's been bothering me. It's not on my screen yet. That's why I'm not talking. There it goes. Frozen food company based in Canada but also sold in the USA. McCain or McCain's? Well, I associate French fries with this company. They have other stuff, but when I think of this company, I think French fries. If that helps anyone. Curiouser, do you recognize this?
Not really. It seems like, I don't know if I got the upload, but McCain's with an S sounds right.
Well, this is their older logo because it was easier to Photoshop. I'm going to be honest with you, it was just easier. So I went with the older logo, but the new one has like a bird on it, I think. So Tin says, I love this company's food, McCain's. Jade Strawberry says McCain's. Eddie's never heard of the name, that's okay. Same with Karen, no problem. Curiouser says McCain's. Eddie. Eddie's never heard of this, but it should be Mac Cane. Right, the only one's not sold out, but I gotta tell you, these are good. They're really good. So if they're not sold out, grab them. It is a bird. So it is McCain, and I remember McCain's. I've only ever known this company as McCain's.
Wow. Hmm. Yeah. That sounds weird. McCain sweet potato. McCain sweet potatoes.
Sweet potato waffle fries. So Jeff found these in the paper for me. I promise, they're really good. I got them for Joey, and he was shocked that they were that good too. He's like, these are better than the ones we usually get. I'm like, I know, they're good. And there's residue everywhere from McCain's. I didn't realize they made so many products, though. I got to be honest with you.
Hmm.
Oh. When you decide it's starting to get late, make sure you jump to the top and get the newer ones.
All
Okay?
right, I will. Mhm.
Okay.
See.
Here's it.
What's next, guys?
All right.
Okay.
Ah,
That's you, Sandy.
okay. Recently, I saw a clip of Disney's The Little Mermaid and nearly spit out my coffee when Ariel's friend Flounder swam onto the screen. If anyone's curious, Izzy is affected by this one. She's the first person I ran to. I was like, Fizz, oh my god. Which fins do you remember on Flounder? Now, there's two A's on purpose because It's just two different colors. So A1, A2, or B? A1, A2, or B? Do you remember one color and like a dorsal fin, or two colors like a fin with hair in the front? A1, A2, or B? I just took the two colors and threw them on separately. So Mandanimal says A1, Tinhead says A1. Flounder is good. I have to give you that. Maddie is 8. Maddie is A2 and Eddie is B3. Anyone else? It's multiple choice. It's okay. Jade, you've never seen Little Mermaid? It's one of my favorites. Mandanimal says could be A2 maybe, but not B. Well, I recommend it if you ever get the chance. It's actually pretty good. John Nada, not sure. Teresa, curious, or you want to chime in on this?
It's between A1 or A2. I can't. I'm getting dual memories.
Let me look again. Can you zoom in on it again? It's definitely not B. What did I say last time, Sandy? It was one of the A's.
That's fine. One of the A's is fine. Welcome, John Bernard Shaw. He says
But
A2.
I definitely don't remember the B one with all those stripes everywhere. I'm leaning between those two A's.
Okay. Eddie, no, there was a controversy with the cover. That the castle looked like that, not the fish. The castle did look like that on the original cover. Then they pulled the covers from the market, redid the artwork, and put it back out on the market when it was first released on VHS. All right, we can move on. Jade, he was just saying hi. He's away from the keyboard at the moment. He's listening, but he was just saying hi. I remember A, and have never had stripes or hair in my. He never had stripes or hair in my past. They look so wrong to me, especially the stripes. It looks ridiculous to me. I don't remember hair. I don't remember him looking like a kid. He was a fish, just a fish. There was no hair. There were no stripes. And now that's what it is. It's B, and it's wrong. This one upsets me. This one's so wrong.
Wow.
I don't remember this.
Like he made the book cover and everything.
Yeah, it's the current reality. I don't remember the stripes. I don't remember the hair.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks like a floating kid's head, right? Yes, thank you, John. It looks like a floating kid's head. And the residue is really hard to find. Like, really hard.
Wow.
It's just stripes everywhere. What's next? Ah. Okay, this is just another weird thing. Just a weird, not calling it a Mandela effect, but for me, this is strange. True or false? Easy, guys. You got a 50-50 chance. True or false? Kohl's has always been a department store. True or false? Boris says, now that I think about it, I don't remember the hair. I think we pronounce it February, but it's got the R. I know, it's weird. Okay, so John Bernard Shaw says true question mark. That's fine. That's how I was. True, I think. True for Jade Strawberry. Let's see. Tinhead is true. Carameloni is true. Parody Bear Welcome is true. February. Teresa, Curiouser, you want to chime in? You got a 50-50 shot here.
Yeah. I think it's just a department store, yeah.
I say true. It's always been a department store. That's what I remember. Only a department store. True. Okay.
All right, we can go on.
True.
It's false. I want you all to pay attention to the logos in the top on the left, the older ones from 46 to 79. Those of us presenting Mandela effects, and even some that do not, routinely research these logos for changes. Like, we've looked at Kohl's before because we don't remember that hot air balloon apostrophe in Kohl's. Like, we've looked at this. I don't remember ever finding this, anything closely, even remotely related to this. But, like I said, I can't say it's a Mandela effect, but I'll let you decide. It's not on my screen yet.
A grocery store. It started out as a grocery store? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
So not once have I ever come across evidence that Kohl's started out as a grocery store. Did you know this?
Not only that, look at that building. Oh my god. The shape
Well,
of it.
everybody keeps saying the building. I'm actually familiar with that building because we had a building like that for we have Acme's here. Acme is like a subsidiary of Albertsons, but our old Acme used to be in a building like that until they redid it.
I'm sure glad we don't have cars like that anymore.
Oh, I know. Oh my God. You know how bad the parking is here now? Could you imagine if all the cars were that big?
No. So funny. Okay.
So here's some advertisements for Kohl's bread. So weird. This is weird. How did none of this stuff pop up all the times we looked at Kohl's?
Mhm.
Here you can see it. The logo matches the logos on the
Oh.
grocery stores.
Food store. Breakfast on the sheet. Mhm.
It's also weird they're calling the bread breakfast bread.
Yeah.
Because God forbid you make a sandwich with it.
Really.
Why is it only for breakfast?
Well, it also says it's got a full of fruit, spicy, sweet.
Full of fruit.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, now I need to know what breakfast bread is. So it's not sliced bread, it's special.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
different.
I've never heard of it. That's otherworldly. For sure.
So, yeah. Another oddity I came across that didn't make any
Yeah, that's
sense
a
to
good
me.
one. All right.
Yeah, the apostrophe does look off. I agree, guys. The gap. Pac-Man.
Look at that
This one's a little bit
logo.
long. Pac-Man has changed for me again. Okay. But before I get to Pac-Man, I'm reading on my tiny screen. I have two quick questions concerning Ms. Pac-Man. Okay. Still not on my screen. The first question is, do you remember there being bear modes in the game for younger players? So yes or no in the chat. Do you remember bear modes in Miss Pac-Man? I'm talking about the Atari 2600 version, the one that was close to the arcade, not like the original one, the one that looked like regular Pac-Man, but the one that looked, that had the changing boards. The Atari 2600. Do you remember bear modes? John Bernard Shaw says no. Boris B says bearish. Curiouser, while the chat's answering, do you remember bear modes?
No idea what that is.
No idea. Teresa?
No, Sandy, never heard of bear mode. It's always a ghost for me. 100% ghost.
All right, just to be clear, we're not talking about we're not talking about them changing to bears. We're not talking about that. It's just modes. And I'll explain that in the next slide. You can get the next slide, Curiouser. No, says Mandanimal. Okay, I'm going to read the bottom, then I'm going to read the top. All right? So, as soon as it gets on my screen. I own both Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man for the Atari 2600 and never knew there was a bear mode to make the game easier at the time for 8-year-old me. There were variations that you could set in the game. Cherry mode is normal. Okay? It's like the arcade game. But 1 bear is for beginners, 2 bears is for novice players, and 3 bears is for intermediate players. I've never seen any option screen. I've never seen anything where you could choose the difficulty level besides like easy, medium, hard, or you know what I'm saying? Bear 1, bear 2. This is weird. I've never seen this before. This is actually the pamphlet for Miss Pac-Man that came with the Atari 2600 cartridge.
Interesting.
I have no idea why bears, though. I have no idea. All right, so question number 2 concerning Miss Pac-Man. Which sprite in the game do you remember from Miss Pac-Man? Now I'm talking about the arcade version, like the one you would play in Pizza Hut or in an actual arcade.
Oh. Okay, she'll be back, guys. Sit tight.
Curiouser.
Huh?
Did Sandy get the StreamYard bug?
Probably. Yeah.
Lord, keep an eye out for her.
Yard bug.
What did Dean Johnson say? Oh, cool.
Sorry, StreamYard bug.
That's what we thought.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm talking about the arcade only version. 1 or 2. What do you guys remember? Left or right? 1 or 2?
Definitely right.
Right for you, Teresa?
No mole.
So John Bernard Shaw says the right. Eddie Von Keen says the left.
Right,
Right.
Sandy. I remember the birthmark.
I don't remember the birthmark at all, but I've covered that previously.
No, it's a mole, not a birthmark.
Same. That's the same. Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
No, it's not called a birthmark. It's a mole. A mole, a beauty mark.
I call. Well, when they're on the beauty mark, there's multiple names for it. When it's on the face, birthmark, beauty mark, mole. But we have right for John Bernard, 2 for Tin Head, right for Jade Strawberry. I don't remember the blue. I don't remember any blue. I've already covered the mole, which I have no memory of, but now she has blue in her eye, which is actually eyeshadow, and on her bow. Miss Pac-Man was only yellow, red, and black in my past.
Oh, yeah.
All right, on to Pac-Man. Here we go. So there's going to be clips in this presentation, which are from JJ McAuliffe's YouTube channel. I have the link there, but if you want to search JJ McAuliffe with the periods, you'll find him on YouTube. There are things I just learned from JJ McAuliffe's video that make me believe Pac-Man has changed. He's not a Mandela Effect channel. He was just talking about Pac-Man. And I was blown away by some of the things I saw. Okay. If you remember, what are these characters' names featured in Pac-Man and Pac-Man Adventure cartoons? Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and who? Now, so the orange one. What is the orange one's name? If you remember. And if you don't know, it's okay. I know this is old. But see, I remember the Pac-Man crate. I had stickers, I had candy, I had trading cards, I had all sorts of stuff Pac-Man. Eddie Von King comes in with Joe. Dinky, I don't know, haha. I will tell you that the last one does not rhyme. But some people remember it rhyming. And when I showed this on Brian's show, I was shocked at how many people share the same memory with Jeff, which I'm going to get into. There you go. Hey, Moneybags, welcome. And Moneybags is one of the people that shares the memory with Jeff of Stinky.
Oh.
Larry, that's different.
Hey, Moneybags, welcome.
Hello, welcome. Okay, so it's Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Stinky. Oh my god.
Well, it's not Stinky. That's just the memory Jeff and Moneybags has, and a lot of other people when I showed on Brian's channel.
I honestly don't know this one, but
he says I have no idea.
I don't think it's Inky, Pinky, Blinky, and Joe.
All right, so we can go on.
Okay.
I do have the current memory of Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. I do remember Clyde. But I have this strange memory of Gus, and I don't know why. So I looked into it. I don't know why I thought Gus is just like out of nowhere. Now, see the Gus Stinky thing. Jeff Zanzibar remembers Stinky. And when I presented this on Brian's channel, people actually remembered Stinky. I, I don't. I remember, like I said, Clyde and then this dual memory of Gus. But I found something that may explain why I remember Gus. I don't know. We'll get to it. But
I
the
know.
best guy,
Reality show.
even if you're not affected by any of this, it's the end. It's the end that it's what sent me down this rabbit hole. I think I say, of Pac-Man. It's the end of this is what is upsetting me that I know is a change for me. But anyway, I've only found one residue of Gus up here, Blinky, Inky, Pinky, and Gus. And then Jeff or Teresa found this residue. It's not residue. They're not saying Clyde is Gus. They're comparing it to other characters. But it's interesting that they have Clyde with Gus. And then Jeff found this residue of Stinky and Winky. I don't know. You can go to the next slide after this. I don't have to read it. So here you're seeing Gasutu, which is the closest thing I could come to Gus. That's actually Clyde's nickname. So maybe I have Gus in my head because of this Gazutu, which I've never heard. It was a Gazuta. Gazuta? I don't know. So that could be the reason why I remember Gus. I don't know. All right, question 2. This may seem like an obvious question, but what are those things that are blue, pink, orange, and red? What are Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde? Curious or Teresa?
I don't know.
So Tinhead says ghosts. Eddie Von Keen says ghosts.
What's the question?
What are they?
Are.
Oh, ghosts, 100%.
Ghosts for Moneybags, ghosts for John Bernard Shaw. Curious, or if you're not presenting with sound, I would do so now.
Okay.
We have some clips coming up. So I've always known them as ghosts, and they are ghosts right now. But I can't say this is the Mandela Effect. All I can say is that I've never heard of this, and I'm presenting it to you. When it comes back up on the screen.
It's right here. Can't see
You're not
it?
presenting. Nope. So Mandanum also says ghosts, Jade Strawberry says ghosts, and John Nada also says ghosts. You're not sharing your screen.
Yeah, I'm having problems here. Something's going on wrong. Cheers.
Sorry, everyone.
How about now? No.
Nope.
It's not letting me share the audio.
All right. Well, then I'll just explain what's on the screen when it comes on.
I don't know why. All right. No audio. Sorry.
Okay. Okay. So it's on my screen yet. So at the top we have monsters, ghost monsters, and later ghosts. According to Nameco, they were always monsters, but Americans started calling them ghosts and it stuck. But I've never heard of them being called monsters or the ghost gang before, have you? Because that's how they're referred to now, as the ghost gang. But what's interesting is I used to watch this cartoon. Now you can't hear the sound, but they're calling them ghost monsters in the cartoon. So they are referring to them as monsters. And I've never heard that before. But this last part coming up,
Oh,
all right, so this, what she's playing right now, I remember this first part where Pac-Man gets really big. But do you remember what comes after it? Just watch. Because I don't remember the last two sequences. Both would show that the ghost is actually a monster in a ghost costume. Do you remember this? Because I don't. I have no memory of this. Pinhead says no to both. Pinhead says, wow. WYF for John Bernard Shaw. Note for Manned Animal. I got that. I have to correct it. I mean, if I had seen this as a kid, I may have understood that they were monsters and not ghosts. I don't remember this at all. I have no memory of this sequence. You can go on, Curiouser. All right, so I do remember, I just repeat that, I do remember the first part. And that had I seen that his monster costume was torn, repaired, then running away as a naked monster, that we might have thought they were monsters and not ghosts. I never questioned that these things chasing Pac-Man were ghosts, but this animation, had I seen it, would have made me wondering how ghosts' clothes come off. So this, can we hear that? Oh, you hear it, but we can't. So
I can't
basically
hear it.
what's happening here, it's okay. What's happening here is JJ is speaking to one of his friends who's a huge Pac-Man fan, and he's never seen this sequence either. And he's also never heard of them being monsters and not ghosts. So it struck me as odd that this huge Pac-Man fan had no idea about any of this either. And that's why I think this part is definitely a change. But we can't play the clip anyway because she can't present the sound. Probably better anyway, not to use someone else's video clip, but it was relevant. I needed to.
Okay. Next one.
While you're pulling the other one up, I'm just doing a quick Google search for what is breakfast bread.
Okay.
I'm really curious.
Really?
Or maybe what was Cole's breakfast bread?
Okay, so looks like we've got one more to go. So I don't know.
I think you are presenting the sound because I'm getting feedback, but it's just not working.
Yeah, it gave me a message. I have to look at later.
It's giving you an error. Okay, guys, these are just some little logo things that I threw together. Well, one's not a logo, but you'll see what I mean. Do you recognize this company's logo? And if you do, please tell me what company it is. Does anyone recognize this logo? We should recognize this logo. I'm just going to say that. From the 90s to the mid-2000s, it was on TV all the time. On our products. Anybody recognize this logo? It's okay, John Nana. Because I didn't recognize it. That's why I'm asking. Moneybag says, I want to say an insurance company. Tinhead, no idea with this one. Starbucks, says Mandanimal. All right, let's not leave him hanging. We can go on. Now, guys, we look at logos all the time. It's Proctor and Gamble. I have never seen this Star Moon logo with Proctor and Gamble before. Have you?
Nope.
I mean, we have extensively researched Procter and Gamble because of the spelling change. Not once did I come across these moons and stars, which were used through 2003. And I just find that strange. Mandanimal says, no way, San Jose. Moneybag says, nope. And see, Moneybags has researched Procter and Gamble. Just weird. Just like Kohl's being a food store. I have no memory of that.
No.
Researching Kohl's before, seeing it as a grocery store. It's just weird how these things pop up.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just something strange I saw on TV. Wanted to share it. Scrabble had some weirdness happen recently that isn't a change, but something to keep your eye on in case it does change in the future. Hey, Virgos. Virgos has never seen it. So my local news recently covered the official annual Scrabble tournament, and every tile they showed on TV had broken letters like we see time and time again in Mandela logos, which I just thought was weird. So you can see here, like, you don't have to zoom in because I have close-ups on the next slide, but like the R's are broken. It's only certain letters. The official tiles in recent and older versions seem unchanged. So like I said, this isn't a change per se, but it, as with the Mandela Effect, things change at different times. I would just keep an eye on it. I'm going to show you close-ups more of the TV segment.
Right.
Like even the O is broken. It's weird.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. I mean, these are special tiles, but I don't know, just weird. All right, this one's really weird. This is the last one. Do you recognize this logo? What modern day company is this logo for? So again, logos we have researched, we have talked about on all of our channels. What company is this? No. Not Kohl's, no.
I'm going crazy.
Does anyone know what this company is for? Totem Service, the year-round. I don't know. Anybody? I mean, I just researched this company like a year ago for Noble. So Mandanimal is totally guessing U-Haul. Good guess. That's a good guess, but that's not it. Anyone have any idea? Okay, so we can go on because no one has any idea. Like I was like, what is this? So I have researched this company's logo a couple times over the years, and not once did I see this logo before. Next slide. Or this logo for 7-Eleven. Have you ever seen these before? So that was 7-Eleven, guys. That was the start of 7-Eleven. Totem Service, whatever the rest was.
Very bizarre looking.
I also do not remember the Mandela spelling of till in the sign. I have not seen this logo either.
Oh my God, no.
I've never seen this logo either. I mean, granted, we were not alive for these. I can't say that they're changes, but I can say I've researched 7-Eleven because of that small N.
7-Eleven.
Uh-huh.
Wow. 1927 to 1945.
From 1958 down was not in my research. I didn't see that TILL or that weird, I don't know, what would that be, like a clover shape? Club shape?
I don't know.
I don't know. And the totem.
Grandparents,
Never.
parents, I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I've never ever imagined.
And that's why we keep going over things sometimes. Like, it may seem like repetition, like, oh my God, there's another change to The Wizard of Oz. But it's because things keep changing.
Yeah. No.
Sandy.
All right, is there any more?
Sandy.
Yeah.
Did you do any graphics for my Wizard of Oz one?
Not yet.
Oh, darn it. Okay.
I mean, we have a Wizard of Oz folder. We have the Matrix folder. We have the Oscar slap. We have...
No, I mean the one I just found the other day.
No.
Darn.
I mean, there's a lot of folders. It's up to you if you want to cover more. There's a lot of folders we didn't cover. But that's up to you how much longer you want to do the show.
Well, it's not just up to me. I mean, I think we've pretty much covered all the dated.
Well, I know you didn't cover these because we didn't have a show. You didn't cover the Oscar slap, the Matrix, the second Wizard of Oz folder. You may have done the first one, but not the second one.
No, I thought we did the Wizard of Oz. All right, how
I
about
think you remember being on Brian's show. You haven't had a show for 3 weeks.
No, I know. Okay, let's go to definitely need a matrix here. Here we go. All right.
Okay. In the Matrix, they show the plaque of the ship, the Nebuchadnezzar, which has the D in there now. Please fill in the blank, made in the blank. What do you remember it saying? And maybe I just know this one because this is one of my favorite movies of all time. I've seen this movie more times than I can count. So, I don't know, this scene is clear when we're flashing the flashlight over the plaque. Moneybag says, I remember Curiouser and Curiouser, but with A and D, not the ampersand.
Wow. Yeah, curious. Yeah, I've heard that many times. People remember my name different, and I never changed it until they said to change it.
Well, you still have Curiouser and Curiouser, but it
Yeah,
has
I
the
have 2
ampersand, the
channels.
other channel.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
no
I was
A-N-D.
asking everybody what should I name my new channel, and they said name it to what everyone remembers, Curious and Curiouser. So I did. But the only channel I ever known that I remember of mine is Curiouser and Curiouser. Yeah.
I agree with Moneybags, though. I kind of remember the A-N-D.
Oh wow. No, I always put a and just a wow.
All right, we can go on.
Okay.
Oh, the four shows are the show. There were four of Brian's shows. Curiouser missed 3 weeks. Okay, so here we go. There was nothing strange about this the first 50 times I saw this movie. It was just made in the USA. Although I do want to point out that it's Mark III, number 11. Dean wants to help us with that. That'd be great, please. But now it has an extra character. It either says USA1 or USAI. I would guess it's an I for artificial intelligence. Do you remember it saying this? Because I absolutely do not. It's raised, it's gold, it's definitely a character, but it looks like it's a mistake. I don't know what that is. But it wasn't there, it was just USA. Tinhead remembers A and D as well. There still is Moneybags. Her older style videos are on the other channel. Like the slideshow version. And there's an image of the Nebuchadnezzar in case anyone's really confused. Never saw this. It's okay. So here's some residue of people who make, you know, replicas to sell. Just the USA, no weird one in them, or I. Including Stuart Payne, who does props for movies. There's t-shirts. None have this I or one in it. Just thought it was odd. Is this the article that's pointing it out? Oh yeah, so little movie moments. Nebuchadnezzar says made in the USA, I or one. So other people are noticing on the internet. There's articles about it. Thank you, Dean. What's next? Teresa, do you want to read? Give me a little break.
Okay, I will read for you. We'll be doing here. Okay. Tonight we present to you many possible new changes to The Wizard of Oz. Disclaimer, in some cases, images will not be able to be shown until multiple questions have been asked.
Actually, I don't think that's the case. I think I was able to arrange it where I didn't need to do that, but we'll see.
Okay. All right. Next, please. The Scarecrow. Go ahead. Next. Credit Brian and Berlin. Do you remember the Scarecrow carrying anything else in his hand besides the gun? Which actually, the gun is Mandela Effect in itself, because a lot of people don't remember the gun, and I included don't remember it. But do you remember him carrying anything else? All right, let's look at the chat.
Eddie Van King says an oil can.
Oil can. Anything else? Anybody? Nothing else? Virgos. Parody Bear says sprayer. Mandanimal says broom, but not even that is a Mandela. Thank you, Dean Johnson. All right. Let's just move on. Go ahead. They don't remember this staff or walking stick, do you? Want to zoom in on that, Curiouser, please? He's got a walking stick. See that?
Which could be the broom that Mandanimal mentioned, but it looks just like a stick. I don't see like a broom top or anything.
Me either. Next. Munchkin Land and the Munchkin. Next part. What color and what material do you remember the rooftops of Munchkin houses to be made out of?
I think I gave a hint. I'm not sure. Let me check.
What?
I'm going to my presentation and going to the next slide. No, you gotta stay here. Just wait until we get some answers.
Okay.
So Mandanimal remembers straw.
What color straw?
Tined remembers wood.
Okay. Anybody else?
Virgo's never even looked. We can go on, Curiouser.
Go ahead.
Thatch is Jade Strawberry. Donut Hole says Mandanimal.
I clearly remember green grass or moss, similar to this lone cottage on the Yellow Brick Road.
I just remember colorful.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember brown, and it looks drab and wrong to me.
Yeah, and
you'll see on the next slide.
Everything should be colorful and bright and cherry. You know what I mean? Not black.
Next slide, Curiouser.
Next slide, please. But the rooftops have always been brown hay or grass which reminds me of the Polynesian huts or hula skirts. Is this your memory?
So they do have the current memory. I don't remember. I have examples of really what I remember. I don't remember it looking so drab and brown. Everything was super colorful.
Looks weird. Tiki huts.
Yeah, I don't remember them looking like huts.
Me neither. It looks strange.
See, Moneybag says yellow shingles. Yes, I could go with that. And I have some examples of that. This is the current reality.
Well, there is residue for this. Here you go.
So now this is the green, but I have more colorful ones coming out. That still has the grass underneath it.
Yeah. See, that was
so here's more of the grass.
Yeah, that looks better with the grass.
Yellow straw. But no, what looks better to me is the next slide. I think it's the next slide where there's color. They went from black and white to color, and everything was super colorful. I don't remember drab brown. Like more the bottom right. Or there's the yellow tile too. That Moneybag said.
Let me see. Yeah.
It was bright and colorful. It wasn't so dull.
Blah. Blah. That is pretty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the shape of them's weird too. Moneybag says that they're round, square in my memory. They look like huts now. That's what's getting me. They look like huts. I don't remember them looking like huts.
Question number 2, credit goes to Brian McFarland. Well, myself, and I do remember the flower pot hats. None of us remember hats that are tall stemmed single flowers. Check that out. Can you zoom in on that guy's hat? Looks so weird.
Yeah, it's really hard to see. He's wearing like a 10-gallon hat with a flower sticking out of it.
Look at that. Look in the background, you'll see some other people with them sticking out.
No, I have close-ups on the next slide. It's hard to see here.
Yeah. Look at that. What the heck? And we really do not remember spiral beanie hats with a base attached and a single flower. And the base, do you? Look at that, Curiouser. It's a base on a beanie. I don't remember this. I've seen The Wizard of Oz. I don't know how many times I've lost track. I don't remember these at all. This is crazy. Looks so weird. The beanies. Look at that. See? What the heck? No. Look at those. Weird. But I do remember the flower pots on the head.
I do too.
Not bases and big long stems sticking out. That is so weird.
And I remember the bonnets.
Yeah.
That some of the women wore.
What movie is this? Wizard of Oz, Moneybags. You said, what movie is this? Munchkin
Have a great
Land.
night, Boris. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for coming.
Good night.
Good night, Boris. The Guard of Emerald City. This is the next effect. Still with the Wizard of Oz, of course. Credit again goes to Brian McFarland. Do you remember flowers on his staff? Brian doesn't, and we have to agree that we don't remember them. Wait till you see this, guys. Yep, he's got flowers growing off his staff. You see it? It's kind of, you know what it reminds me of? Like a magician. Like, poof, there's my flowers.
Yeah, that is exactly what it reminds me of. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah, except he's wearing the wrong color to be a magician. He should be wearing like black tuxedo or whatever. Look at those flowers. And then this is residue. There you go. That's what I remember. I don't remember flowers coming off the staff.
No, because, you know, a guard is so menacing with a stick of flowers.
Mandanimal says no. Jade Strawberry, do not recall the flowers. Moneybags is like, where did the flowers come from? That's a good question. Moneybags? I don't know. Sandy, you want to answer that?
We have no idea. They're just there.
They just magically appeared. You're in Oz and anything can happen. Myself and the community have covered several changes with the Tin Mar over the years, Tin Man over the years. But I found two more possible changes that I definitely do not remember. The first possible change is this dent in his side. Do you remember this dent? You see that, Curiouser, on the side?
Oh, Tin Man, he hurt himself.
Yeah, it looks like he hurt himself.
Wait till you see it from the front. You can even see it from the front, which makes I don't remember this at all.
Do you remember him falling, maybe? And we just didn't notice?
No.
And actually, you know what? This is at the end of when they're even. So, you know, when did he fall?
No, he looks damaged, though. Like, I don't remember him looking like this.
Like, he beat him up. Yeah, he's crying, too. He's like this. He's in a lot of pain, guys. That hurt. Look at that. Poor thing. There's his heart.
Well, that's a tear of happiness because he got the heart.
Oh.
That looks so weird like that anyway.
But it still hurts. Question 2 and 3. Is the handle of the Tin Man's axe wood or metal? What color is the handle? Let's see. No dent.
I could go with a wood axe. Yeah, I think that's it.
Pinhead 92 said that too. All those flowers. Yeah, I agree. That was a good find, Sandy.
I didn't find the flowers, just the Tin Man.
Oh, okay.
And the roofs. I don't remember them brown and hay.
Anybody want to answer the question? 2 and 3?
Mandanimal says metal and Tin Hood says wooden.
Perfect. Okay.
Jade Strawberry says wood, medium brown.
Okay.
Anyone else? Wood or metal axe? The handle. Obviously, the top of the axe is metal. You're not going to have a wooden blade. Wood, I think, says John Nada. Curious already said wood. Teresa, what do you remember?
I'm going to say it's wood, even though I've seen the way it is now. But I remember a wooden handle for sure. Not the way it is now.
Okay. You can go on, Teresa.
With you on this one. All right, next. Okay, I have a clear memory of a brown wooden handle, but his axe has always been all metal. The handle is silver metal, not wood.
It's huge. Look how huge the axe is. I don't remember it that big.
Like covering his face up.
And I don't remember the holes in his knuckles. Yeah. Which I did not put into. I noticed when I was creating the slideshow. That's when I noticed the holes in his knuckles. Do you guys remember holes in his knuckles? No. I guess they're supposed to be rivets, but they look like holes. I don't remember that.
Never. Nope. Nope. And here's some pictures how it is now.
No, this is how it is now. You're right. I'm sorry.
How it is now. You notice
The
it's all silver.
with the gigantic modern looking axe.
And this is the residue of what Sandy remembers and I remember, and hopefully other people remember. Wooden.
There's tons of residue of the wooden axe.
Yeah. There you go. Next find in the Wizard of Oz. We're going to move on to the Cowardly Lion. Next to me. A lot of MEs in this movie. And I found one the other day, which, Sandy, we're going to present it next time, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Sandy's got to do graphics and everything. Yep. It's a new effect for me, too. All right. Next slide, Curiouser, please. Credit Simon Wilson from my group, the MRRH Facebook group. When the Cowardly Lion is in the Emerald City, he's crowned king of the forest, jungle, and given a crown and robe. Was the robe A, green velvet with white flowers, B, green velvet with white fur trim? What do you remember? Or do you remember something else besides A and B? Curious, so what do you remember? Do you remember A or B or something else?
No, I'm not sure.
Remember when they threw the...
I don't remember any kind of flowers, no.
I'm with you on that. I'm leaning towards B for me. I remember the white fur trim on the green velvet. Sandy, are you also agree with B or A? What do you remember?
Oh, I'm definitely a B.
Okay. So we all agree.
And in the chat, we had Jade Strawberry with a B, John Nada with a B, Mandanimal with a B, and Tinhead with an A.
Wow. Interesting. We remember white fur trim, but it's always been white roses / flowers. Many who saw this post believed it to be edited, CG, but the original costume is indeed flowers. Amazing.
So JT says B, and if you zoom in, that's the only real residue I found of the velvet with the white fur trim. That image is the only one I found truly with white fur trim. Where I remember it.
And there you go. This is some residue. It's pretty cool. How many pieces of residue did you find for this one, Sandy?
Not much.
Not much.
No, it's like all flowers.
Look at that. Flowers everywhere. I wonder, I'm going to make a joke. I wonder if it matches that guy, the wizard, the guy at the door with the flowers. I wonder if he took him off his costume, you know? Remember the flowers?
Maybe.
Just funny
you keep it the same place.
Yeah. That looks so weird.
It looks wrong.
I know. It definitely was not flowers all over the place. That is crazy. Are any of these changes for you? They're all changes for us to remind us that even when we think we've seen it, all the Mandela Effect continues to distort and change our reality. Curious, you need to charge your computer. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You're
All
at
right.
10%.
Sorry. Hold on. 2 seconds.
So, yeah, so we're definitely, I actually found, like I said earlier, I did find another Mandela Effect for the Wizard of Oz, but we're probably going to show Brian's show next. Sandy?
Yes. Yes.
I'll show it on Brian's show, and then when we come back with Curiouser again, we'll go ahead and show it again on Curiouser's show. But it's a good effect from the Wizard of Oz. I was like, no way. But yeah, it's not ready. Otherwise, we would have shown it tonight. Maybe he's going to get all the graphics and everything done. Sorry.
All right. I think that should be good for tonight.
I'm good?
Yeah.
Yep.
We're going to call it night and say goodnight to everyone. It's been a great
Good night,
show.
everyone.
Thanks, y'all, for coming.
Thank you, everyone, for
And
coming.
we'll see you soon. Yes, thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. God bless you.
Good night.
Good night.